Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Concrete Pearl by Vincent Zandri, performed by Chris Williams.
The naked man lies on his side along the edge of a steep trench. The newly excavated trench reeks of exposed clay, the rich stench wafting up from the moist floor. To the naked man, the red clay smells like the worms that seep out of a storm sewer after a heavy downpour. Naked man's got worms on the brain when he feels a boot heel pressed down against his rib cage, when he hears the words, "You're gonna love hell, Feral." He tries hard to pick his head up off the ground, but he's lost too much blood from the 9mm round that's entered and exited his left shoulder. Once upon a time, he was the most gifted athlete on his high school football team. But now, 20-odd years later, he no longer has the strength to lift his head up off the dirt. He's got no choice but to lie on his side and accept the steel-toed Red Wing work boot that digs down against skin and bone. No choice but to gaze into the empty trench, the beautiful summer sunlight spilling down onto the wormy, moist clay. When the boot heel pushes him forward, the naked man feels himself going over the edge. But the fall is not immediate. It happens in a kind of slow motion, his wiry 6-foot-plus frame going over the side, dropping into space, spinning one complete revolution before finally hitting the clay. The impact knocks the breath from him. He feels the pain in his chest, the pain in his wounded shoulder, the constriction of his diaphragm. But once he's able to breathe again, he's not afraid. Maybe his fearlessness has something to do with blood loss. Or maybe it has something to do with simple resignation, knowing there's no possible way he's going to make it out of this trench alive. Maybe it has something to do with the clarity of mind that accompanies a sure death sentence. The left side of his face lies on the cold clay floor. The clay is moist from the groundwater that seeps out of it. Like the clay, the water smells rank. As the noise from a cement truck pulling into position begins to fill his exposed ear, a small bird flies down into the trench. It perches itself on a chunk of clay only inches from his face. Just a small Tweety bird, or finch, as the bird watchers call them, with rust-colored feathers, a small black beak, and opaque eyes. The bird flutters its wings, stares at the man with curiosity. The cement truck revs its engine. Then comes the clang and bang of the aluminum.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?